I have a problem. That problem being Legos. That did not make nearly as much of a kerfuffle as I was hoping that it was going to make. Also, I did not block out any of the addresses on these, so I'll have to be super careful about that. Although I'm pretty sure if anyone's gonna dox me, it would have been myself at this point. So, hi, how you doing? I have Legos. I need my knife. Let's go. Where's my knife? Yeah, baby. It's the only reason I got this knife. It's my Lego opening knife. So, as you might know, I like Legos. I have a fair amount of Legos. I also have a tendency, a habit, an addiction, if you will, of spending money that I really should be saving on Legos. Premium Legos at that. And I bought these over probably a week, and this is a collection of things from my birthday last year. Actually, my birthday last year would be the UCS Republic Gunship, which is sitting right there, and also sitting right there in that little green blanket, unfinished, wrapped in a blanket, because I did not want it to get dusty. I want a display case for that motherfucker. So I'm not building them until I got a display case to put them in. But yeah, this is just like birthday, Christmas gifts, etc. But I spent an unhealthy amount of money on Lego for a couple of specific purposes. And I told myself I wasn't going to get to open or build or enjoy any of them until I made a video about said Legos. So, this is me getting into it. So yeah, little sneak peekers into my collection, or what I have right now, is by a lot. It's not like YouTuber crazy, but you know, it's quite a bit. I have 2 of those. It was an accident, but I'm keeping the accident. I have 2 of those. So yeah, hold on. This is, yeah. New AT-AT, Tantive 4 Starship series, 2 Mandalorian Fang Fighters, a Coruscant Coruscant Guard gunship, which I am going to be putting at the front for the purposes of this video, and an ATT. Did that even pick up? Oh, that picked up. The ATT as well in the back there. I don't exactly know how the Yeti works, so, you know, sometimes I get a little confuzzled. But, so that's what I have. And we're just going to get cracking into these things, because the other fun part about the other videos that I've done of this is I don't know what is in what package, and it's been so long I don't remember what I even bought anymore, which is kind of cool. Makes me feel a little elitist, which is kind of not elitist in like a good way, but like makes me feel like, you know, rich in a good way. Anyways, so I guess I'll start this with, well, the whatnot addiction struck again, of course. So I was gonna say maybe I should turn myself up. Yeah, maybe I'll do that now since we're only 5 minutes into the video. Hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna turn myself up here just to make it a little easier, you know, so you don't have to turn your volume up to 100. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just make this even just probably right back to where about where it should be. Anyway, so most of these are from Whatnot. Actually, all of these little packages. This is like the Whatnot signature. You know what I mean? So that was just kind of out of control. But one of those things that I bought, one of these things is from M&R, from his shop, and it's an upgrade for this gunship, for one of the characters in the gunship. And I bought it before buying the gunship. Because I knew I wanted it. And I was like, either I'm going to get the gunship or I'm going to get the Fox and say, screw the gunship, but it's a good gunship. The problem are the figs. So it's like, I'm going to get the gunship. Then May the 4th came around, which, if you don't know, it's currently June. Actually, that's not that far. It was a while ago, but not that far. It was like a month ago. Anyways, I bought the gunship and the new battle pack for May the 4th. So I could also get this beauty of an exclusive set, which I'm super stoked about. I don't even know, like, I've always said, oh, you know, I want more battle droids, but now that I have it in hand, I'm like, do I open it? Do I open it? Do I build it? The answer is yes. Yes, I'm going to, because I'm not going to, like, I'm going to save it to sell it for money. Like, no. But, so that's how I accumulated most of these things. I'm also going to maybe open that if I have time, because I don't want this to be a super long video. But, what do we have first? I don't know who this is. This one says Georgia Auctions. I got this from Georgia Auctions on Whatnot. Oh, I didn't even use my knife. Lame. Whatever. Stop. Stop. No. What do we got? What do we got? Empty.
Thank you for your purchase. If you have any issues with your orders, items, collections for sale, or other inquiries, please message me directly on Whatnot. Thanks again for your support. Georgia Auctions.
That's nice, isn't it? What do I have? Why did I buy this? Why did I buy this? This is a Savaggio press. I think I bought... Oh, because this doesn't have the headpiece. And I was, like, fairly certain I still have an extra yellow headpiece. Because I have 2 Savages in my collection. Or had. One of them I kept. One of them I sold. And I sold them for a pretty good... You know, could have sold them for more. But it was to a local shop, so it's fine. But I'm like, I think I have an extra shoulder pad and an extra headpiece. So it's like, this character could go for a lot. So that's kind of sick. And a regular old P1 clone. Sure. Why not? Next one. Let's go black this time. Because once you go black... Well, anyway. This is from... Oh, this is my M&R Productions one. No, yeah. See, these bubble mailers... I can't even use my nice, fancy, cool green knife. Because these bubble mailers are just too strong. Bonk. truck. No. What do we got here? Ugh, I'm dropping things. Oh yeah, this was my order. So we got, that looks nice. We got the Commander Fox upgrade kit with the proper torso printing, and the white is actually white and not yellowed. So that's good. It's huge. Getting a text. That's cool. I also got the Fives helmet, which looks so much better. I mean, I can't believe that Lego, because I mean, I know people shit on Lego, and I'm one of those people who shits on Lego, like, only the best is good enough, whatever. Like, yes, maybe I watch a little too much M&R, but they fucked up this helmet print. They fucked it up. When 5-10 years ago, their pad printing was perfect. Their printing was fine. Like, I didn't even have to question it. I never even thought about it. You know? It's like, I mean, shit. Just look at this. Look at this Ahsoka Trooper right here. Like, no, it's not, like, perfect. Come on. There you go. Like, look at that helmet. That's a good helmet. Like, yes, it has white, so it's not, like, completely uniform. But, I mean, the Fives helmet from the Tantive 4 hallway set is just abysmal. And I know I'm going to get it, because I want those collectible figures. I'm that person. Like, I'm waiting for the last one. I'm going to buy it on Bricklink or something. Because, like, yes, I will spend $10 on shipping to get a $5 minifigure. Like, I want him. Anyways, this was the pièce de résistance of my purchase. Waxer and Boyle helmets. Come on. Come on. Show it off. If you can't show off the regular one, at least show off the better one. That one. Because it has the girl. It has the... I don't think she's Ryloth. No, yeah, she's from Ryloth. Because it's from the Ryloth thing in the Clone Wars. Anyways, Waxer and Boyle helmets. They are not the Geonosis helmets. They're just regular 212. But they're also better quality prints. Because I've already bought 212, basic plain 212 upgrade helmets from him. Like these, well, these aren't 212, but this is the battle pack upgrade. Unfortunately, couldn't get the Stap tile upgrade, but like, whatever, you know? So it's the upgrade for the helmets. No helmet holes, better prints. Well, the Clone Troopers, the prints are just fine on the regular Clone Troopers. It's just the helmet holes, which, whatever. But when you really want a good Shock Trooper helmet, because I've wanted Shock Troopers forever, and the Shock Troopers from like 2014 or whatever, from the Republic from the police, Coruscant police gunship set, from when like Ahsoka was like running away from Anakin, whatever. Those are expensive. They still are. Because when we got Shock Troopers, it was helmet holes. So, no helmet holes on these guys. So that's huge. I love that. This is a person I don't know who it's from. I'm not about to dox anyone, so... Could have been Biz Lizard. One of them was Biz Lizard. What is this? I mean, they really wanted to make sure that it got to me safely, I suppose. Let's see, do I remember this? Was this Biz Lizard? Or was this another one? I don't remember, but just some cool clones, you know what I mean? That one's an Old Republic Heavy Gunner clone. And if he'll move out of the way, we got a... This one has helmet holes, which is fine, but the Jetpack Trooper from the 332nd Battle Pack, which was still, I mean, the Jet Troopers are super cool looking, and I'm pretty sure this purchase was like, $12 or something like that total, like after shipping. So just more couple figs and some free bubble wrap. ASMR. That was loud, huh? What if it... Now it's not as fun. Nashville, Tennessee. I don't know what the phone is either. Actually, there's a QR code on this one. I wonder if I could scan it. I'm wasting time now, but yoink. Is that a QR code, or is that like a scannable? Like, beep, here's your order. I don't know. It's got tape on it, though. This is whack. Just ripped open the bubble mailer. This is where the knife comes in. Come on, knifey. Yeah. Gotta make sure it's facing the right way. What the fuck? I have heroin. I have cocaine. Kidding, it's Scotch tape. What a mate. Bloody hell was in here? I can't even open this thing. It's absolutely stuffed in there. I'm gonna cut my finger off. Ooh. You better not. I'm crunching the plastic. I'm crunching the plastic. If I can't get these open... That worked a little bit. Yeah. Alright. There's two little homies in comatose in here. They snuggling. It's all good. They're snuggling. Oh, God. Pull them out of there. Geonosis Trooper. Because I only got one of each of the battle packs. And I got those off Amazon after they were retired for like... I think almost double what they were retail as it was. So, because I wanted those. Man, these were saran wrapped. No, okay, no, it's not saran wrapped. I thought it was saran wrapped. It's just good bubble. My God. It's just really good bubble wrap. And a really good bubble wrapping job. Like, God. Alright. So, it's... Geonosis Troopers, one regular, one airborne, Great Trooper. Now, this looks like an Obi-Wan. Oh, I think this is Biz Lizard. I think this is the one I got from Biz Lizard. Because this guy threw in a free Obi-Wan Kenobi minifigure for me. I was like, alright, cool, sure. And he's like, it's custom. And I was like, okay. And he was like, I think he said it was only like half custom or something like that. He was like, it's a custom torso or something. And I was like, what? Why is it custom? Wait, hold on. I remember seeing it on the Whatnot stream and being like, okay, sure, whatever. But hold up. Is it a custom face print? Or... I don't know. Ooh, these legs are loose. It's not bad. There's a cool Obi-Wan fig. I'm about to flick him at you, I guess. That's a cool Obi-Wan fig. I quite like that. I mean, it's kind of angy, but the belt has a little shine to it, which I kind of like. I like that. Does he have a second face? Oh, he does. Well, I mean, if he has a second face, that's probably an official face. Maybe it's a custom hair piece or something. I don't know. And the last one in here is another Jet Trooper. I remember because I just bought the 3. I just bought the Geonosis Troopers and the Jet Trooper. And this Jet Trooper was from the 2020 Battle Pack. I'm pretty sure. So white hips, but blue arms, no helmet holes. Just a very, very nice figure. I didn't prepare for this at all because I was really getting tired of not having shelf space. So I just threw this video together. And by threw it together, I mean threw all of the boxes on my bed and all the packages on my desk. But yeah, this is a great figure, man. I mean, the blue arms and everything. As opposed to the... Well, that could just be the 332nd, but I think the new ones also don't have blue arms. I think they have white arms, so... Love that. What did I just do? Black? Who's this from? Harrison? Oh my god. What are we smuggling? Oh yeah. Let's just cut that open real quick. Ah! Oh my... I can't even rip that, but my knife made short work of it. See, when it matters... When it matters, the knife gets it done. Hell yeah. Guys see this and be like, hell yeah. Paper. Thank you. Now I can see who it's from. That Nerd 007. And I bought it on May 3rd. Whoa. That Nerd 007. This is another tiny streamer. Oh my god, there's a handwritten note. It just says thank you. Smiley face. Name 2020 501st lot. I'm imagining that's this guy. Oh, it's a lot. Oh, it is a lot. Well, it's not a lot, but it's like a lot. I don't have a log. Not in the sense you think I said I had a log. Bruh, these dudes be packaging like it's Fort Knox or the Alamo. Like, goodness. I want to get into it. Like, appreciate the safety. Oop. Appreciate the safety or whatever, but like, ooh, that was loud. Twist it. Bop it. Nice. What does this say? It says That Nerd 007 on the plastic baggie. You know, if all I said was that I bought plastic off of the internet that came in little baggies, it's probably a possibility I'd get arrested. You couldn't see anything. My hand was just completely in the way. They're in shambles, my boys. Someone murked these fools. And yeah, these are just... Oh, no, they're 2020s. See, told you. 2020s white hips, but white arms. The dark nougat head color. No helmet holes. And I do believe... Why am I only seeing... Oh, because it's in my hand. I was like, I'm seeing 2 helmets, but I'm only seeing 1 pair of legs. One of these things just doesn't belong here. And he gave me guns. I think this was the one where I was like, hey, if you get rid of the guns, could you mark it down $1? like I have plenty. I have extra. I buy custom weapons. I don't want more Star Wars blasters. I don't want more. I have enough. Like, I will sell them by the pound. Actually, I don't think I have a pound of blasters, but... So... These three crispy little fellas right here was from that nerd. 7-0. Cool. Well, man down. Okay. Got him. Oh, shit. Last one. Vaughn. It's a funny street name. Because I know a road by that name. But this is across the country. Do it. Do it. Ah, no. Oh, I cut the packing slip. Just a little bit, though. Maddie's minifigures. Wait, this guy's name is not Matt. Oh, yeah, it is. His name isn't Maddie, funny enough. But it is close. This is the Whatnot Con. Yeah, subtotal. Let's just say it starts with a 4. Oh, come on. Hold it back. Oh. Well, they're all in a baggie. So that was anticlimactic. What's good? Yeah, it's Maddie's minifigs, so it's a lot of 5. We're not surprised if you know Maddie's minifigs. You know, he has so many freaking figs. I can only imagine how much money he makes. That's his job. Like, come on. He's moving so much product on those streams with all these plastic baggies. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, that's it. That's the end of it. So if you want to click off the video, it's been 27 minutes. I don't blame you. But it's not midnight yet. So I'm going to go ahead and open this coin. Okay. It says Lego Star Wars. And it's actually kind of cool because it looks like a TIE cockpit. Oh man. It looks like a TIE cockpit with an X-Wing in the viewfinder. What is that? Those are some satisfying noises. Yeah. I just gave you some. Oh, yo. Okay. That's kind of, as a Star Wars fan, that's kind of sick. So on the back, it's a TIE Fighter cockpit window, and then you flip it around, and you have the TIE Fighter, but it's like the movies when they're locking on, and the outline goes like this, but the actual ship is stationary. So you're flying, and it goes like this, and then you lock on. Pow! You know what I mean? That's kind of sick. That's cool. Okay, that... Is that just a flimsy piece of plastic? No, that's actually a pretty decent... It's got some... it's got some heft to it. So... that's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Best May the 4th that I've participated in, which is probably the only May the 4th that I have ever participated in, but will not be the last. The only thing doesn't come with a display stand or anything. I mean, maybe there's some kind of trick or no, it just says I can recycle this, which is good. It's the bare minimum, but was hoping for something that I could be able to prop it up on. But I guess I'll put it with my other collector's coins. So yeah, I mean, from here on out, I'm just chilling, man. Sorry that was loud. I don't know why that, of all things, peaked the microphone, but I don't know. Kind of want to build one of these little boxes, but I really should just put these minifigs away. But now I have these fun little builds, and I can build them with my girlfriend. Cause like some of these bigger builds, it's like that's like a project. And if you want to just like have a fun, quirky little hour, like this one build is great. Or these with multiple, 2 mini builds, one of which is absolute dog water, absolute garbage. But the Tri-Droid I am looking forward to. I have my old one over there somewhere. I'm gonna start selling some of my Lego sets because, well, I have so many sets and I'm running out of places to put them. I tried getting rid of, I used to collect, when I was a kid, I used to collect glass bottles because I used to think that glass bottles were kind of like cool. I thought it was a novel idea of like, that's so cool. Like, they bring your milk to your doorstep and it's in glass, and then you just put it back out on your doorstep and someone picks it up. Like, how efficient is that? It gives some like 16-year-old kid on a bike a job, just like the mail boys throwing it. And it's reusable because they're used for the same thing. So you just wash it out, put more milk in it, and you're good. So, like, glass soda bottles at a restaurant was really when I started to be like, ooh, that's interesting. No, ooh, that's, like, cool. You know what I mean? So I used to collect interesting, cool. So I had 7-Up, Sprite, Coke, Mexican Coke, Squirt. I already said 7-Up. So I started with, regular bottles. And then I got into, Bundaberg. I used to have Henry Weinhardt's. By the way, Henry Weinhardt's, beautiful. But Boylan, I used to have some Boylan's bottles. Boylan's Black Cherry. Oh, there's, I don't know other places that you can get them, but if there are specialty or novelty candy stores near you, for us, we go to Lake Tahoe quite frequently, and there's a shop in Lake Tahoe called Rocket Fizz, and they have any and every candy that is even remotely still in production, some of which probably aren't, but one of they have a huge soda wall and fridge, and amongst the ranch sodas and pickle sodas and whatever, there is a key lime pie soda. Chef's kiss. Y'all get your fixins? I just threw those out. This is why I remembered that. I just threw those out not too long ago. But I had a radioactive soda. I had, have I said my real name on this channel? I'm sure I have. I had a Mason's root beer, which is my name. That's my name. Ooh. So I kept it. I had this really sick, limited edition nutmeg, Bavarian nutmeg root beer or something, and I was like, and I had like a butter beer. I had a bottle. Someone, I think my parents bought me butter beer for one of my birthdays, like 15, 16, I think. Um, so I had butter beer, but I got rid of that so I could make more room for Legos. Well, I also had more books that were sitting on my desk that I needed to put away, so I ended up just making a second shelf for books. But might try and get those condensed and or moved. But I mean, I have these three shelves right here in the middle, two of which are just for like curio, knickknack, random personality trinket type things because I try to be a minimalist. Clearly, I'm failing, but I try to be a minimalist with the things that I buy, the things that I keep. I constantly try to purge things because I had a lot of stuff when I was younger, and having to move house to house and all that, just I had a lot of stuff. So every time I would move, every time I would grow out of something, every time I would find something in the back of my closet and be like, why do I have this? And I would remember those moments as a kid of like, oh, this is like fun, even though I had no idea what it was. I had like a, those things that fold up into balls and then you fold them out and they're like creatures. Was that like Bakugan? I think I had a Bakugan like dragon or something that I dropped my little ball man into, and the dragon went. Um, and I picked that up out of my toy bin as we were cleaning it and moving it into this room, and I was like, oh, I remember that. And then I had to have that moment of like, I don't need them. All my Nerf gun. Oh, I was such a Nerf gun kid. I just go around shooting everybody and everything. That sounds awful. But then again, I also did pick up sticks, and they were also guns. So, male mentality, man moment. But everything was a gun. Oh, I gotta clean her off. You got goopy on you, girly. I'm not gonna let you get dirty like that. Anyway. Yeah. So, I really had to clean out a lot of my stuff. And so I've been purging and trying to keep more of what is, important to me. I'm still having a hard time with it with some of these things. Like, this is like a baby nursery cutesy type thing that I've had obviously since I was a baby. It's like, do I keep it? Where do I put it? Like, what do I do with it? You know what I mean? Like, so, that kind of leads me back to, trying to make more room, trying to get rid of things that I don't, like, absolutely want or need or love, things that aren't, like, what's the cheesy quote, like, does it give you blank? Does it give you something? I don't know. Does it enrich your life? So, I've been trying to do that because I still have this right here on my frickin' desk. It's frickin' bats. I love Halloween. And that is a fat tub of Lego parts, Lego pieces, sets. This is not a complete set. But instruction manuals, pieces of a set that I know I had at one point, and I need to go and find the rest of the pieces. So, what I want to do right now is I cleaned them, the pieces, dried them, and had them all together, and I just today built 2 sets. I had a Minecraft bee farm set and a Tridroid set. And I'm going to sell those, hopefully, eBay or something. So down there in these 3, that middle one was where I had all these packages, which is why I decided to do this video, because I made those 2 and I was like, I don't have room for these. So I plunked them onto my desk, and I was like, it's not midnight, isn't it? I could make a video. So I had it there, but these 3 cubes are all of sets that I have built that I am going to sell, that I don't want anymore. Either full sets, rarely full sets, but like the droid attack one or the Minecraft one. I'm missing a few bees in the Minecraft one. I don't know how it happened, but I had it displayed at college, and my shelving situation there was bad, so I'm sure I lost a few to the floor or something, but how I didn't find them cleaning up after that year was done is beyond me. But I'm missing quite a few bees, so if you're interested in buying the Minecraft bee farm, reach out to me. I am missing a few bees, so I will give you a good deal. But I can't get over how cool this coin is. Hold on, ADHD moment. Yeah. It's cool. It's the triangle. I don't know. God, gave me like flashbacks to when I was like 10. Just everything, sound effects. But yeah, so step 1 is to, well, I mean, these can happen at the same time, but step 1 is to find all of the pieces to, or most of the pieces to as many sets as I can, because like there are printed pieces, tile pieces with stickers on them, windshield cockpit pieces, windshield pieces, like just old dirty ass, like I have like 16 or 20 of like 6x8 or 6x10 dark green tiles that I know go to the Echo Base. No, not Echo Base. The Endor base. Because one time I said, oh, I have the Ewok village, and there, whoever I was talking to was like, oh, that's a big one. And then I remembered, it's like, I don't have the Ewok village. I just have the bunker. Actually, I have the freaking. It's freaking bats. I love Halloween. I have the instruction manual right here. This is the one I have. What is this? What are you? I don't know. It's like Echo Base Tree Edition. But like, look. I have both of the instruction manuals. Like, if you're talking on Bricklink, if you're selling that on Bricklink, oh, I have the instruction manuals. Extra $10 right there. Maybe some people even sell the instruction manuals only. I don't know. What's that from? Anyway. So, step 1. Find all the sets, all the pieces, and put them together. Step 1.5, because at this point I'm getting kind of tired of it. So, optional. Clean them. Because this dirty ass boy up there is probably beyond cleaning. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there is. Can I help you? Yeah. There is so much dust on that thing. Because unlike all of these other sets, I'm actually gonna keep that in frame. Because I like BD1 up there too. And I'm just gonna sit up a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of bit. Oh, why do I have to sit up? It's alright. It's good for your spine. Hydrate. Hydrate. But he's been up there for a long time. Unlike all these other sets that I like the MIDI. I have the MIDI scale Star Destroyer. Like, not the new one that's coming out, which is the Star... Oh, it's not a Starship series. It's a playset. But the MIDI scale, when that was, like, the official title, 2008 or whatever, I have that. But from one move, it got, like, broken apart or something, so I completely parted it out and put it into my pieces drawer. So I have 99% of it. Now I just gotta build it. And it's not even that dirty because it's been stored away for so long. But that Bertha up there, I have used for way too many mocks. Way too many. Well, I guess it's not a mock, but my own battlefield, you know, like when you're 12 and you have enough Legos finally and you make a battle scene at your desk, as everyone does, of course. Um, and then you're like, then the fair comes along, you know, the county fair, and you're like, I could put this into the fair. That's what those. Aha, I got it this time. That's what those are for. I have two. First place county fairs. When I got that, I was elated. And then I looked around and saw that there are 20 other builds or 20 other entries that got first place. And I was like, this is stupid. That feels dumb. And I kept them anyway because it was first place. Gosh darn it. They're all Legos too, and I was like, man, like some of these are cool. Like I shouldn't be first place, but some of these should not be winning awards, like participation trophy much. God damn. Anyway, I said I didn't want to make this a video, and now I'm just chilling. But anyway, my next step after that was gonna. Sorry. My next step after that was gonna be to build them, which, I mean, makes logical sense, and people also, like, I was gonna sell them to, like, a Bricks and Minifigs, which the closest one to here is, like, 3 hours away, which is stupid. Stupid. There's also a local store, but I don't know if they're buying, and when they buy, they usually buy sealed sets, or, like, complete sets. So I don't think I could sell them like, here's the build from a set in a plastic bag. like here's the set. You want to give me $60? Like, I don't think that's gonna fly. I know no one asked, but here's an example of a set that I know that I have sheerly because of all the printed pieces. And I think that I have two of these because I have two Savage Oppresses. And I'm pretty sure Savage Oppress only came in one set, the Sith Night Speeder. But I also don't remember having two Ventresses. What I did with my Legos as a kid is beyond me. But I hope he had fun, because now I'm suffering the consequences of that. I knew there was so much, like, a bulk Lego that I sold at a garage sale. Wishing I didn't do that. Then again, I wish we didn't sell our GameCube either, but garage sale in desperate times, man. But then after that, after I build them, I might, because when I bought Legos off of Bricklink, a set off of Bricklink, it was the Hailfire Droid. I have a Hailfire Droid, but I have the one with the little brown treads that go across. The one that I bought was the one with the blue Clone Lieutenant and the printed piece on the wheel disc. So the updated version, I think it was like 2017 or something like that. Which is what I'm gonna sell, the old Hailfire Droid, you know. But it's just the droid, because I'm not gonna go and find 3 battle droids and 2 super battle droids and throw them in there to make a complete set, because that was the complete set. It's just the Hailfire Droid, so I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna be lucrative, which is unfortunate, because I'm sure some people will really want some of these things, which is why I'm thinking of going DTC instead of trying to go to a reseller, because I drove 3 hours, I think, at least, to get to a Bricks and Minifigs, just for him to go, well, my rule of thumb is I'll give you half of what I sell it for, and this isn't really worth that much. How about $30? And I was like, Oh. Yikes. Okay. You know, all my childish hopes crushed that I couldn't resell something that had much more value to me, even though I wanted to sell it, than it was fiscally worth. But so then I might break them down into their constituent parts, into the bags, just for ease of storage. But for right now, they're staying built. So I can either take them, because when I brought them to Bricks and Minifigs, I brought them built. And I said, this one's missing one part. This one has a replacement part. This one is 100% complete. This one is 99% complete. This one is just the build, not the minifigs. You know what I mean? I'm actually glad I went to that Bricks and Minifigs, though, because the conversation with the guy who was running the store and someone else who just happened to come in that he was friends with, the conversation that we had was really great, enlightening. And like he said, he was like, you sell to a reseller, you're not gonna make money off of it, but it's a little easier. You want to sell directly to a consumer, directly to a collector, if you want maximum return. And I was like, makes complete sense to me. It's probably why everyone sells on Bricklink. You know what I mean? So, and that's why a lot of those like Bricks and Minifigs, a lot of their stuff is like still on retail. You know what I mean? Like I walked in there and it's like they had a wall of shelves of things that were retired, and then everything else on their shelves, on their actual shelving, not like the wall shelves, but the shelving was like retail sets. You know what I mean? So no. So not quite sure how to go about that, how to continue with that, but I want to sell them to make space, because find the parts for the sets, build the sets, so I can either take pictures of them or sell them built to someone who will sell them. But probably I'm going to have to take them apart again. And also, I even asked the guy, I was like, dude, I have some sets that are filthy. Freaking Exhibit A. Filthy. Like, I never took care of them. And they were always on my shelf. Would me cleaning it increase the condition and get me a better return? And he was like, no. I'll give you half of what I sell it for, and if I have to clean it, like most of the time they're fine, but if I have to clean it, whatever, we'll just do that. And I was like, okay. But if I'm selling it to someone, I'm not gonna eBay listing, hella dirty, $2. Like, I'm gonna clean it and put the work in, because I also, that monstrosity has like 6 or 8 pieces that are replacements or that were just straight up missing, and I just noticed in the last few years, and I was like, that's asymmetrical, so I went and found pieces to put on it. But so after that, sell them, hopefully, which is not a short process by any means, considering I want to start that now, because like I said, I have a handful of sets that are now down below here that you can no longer see. Well, you couldn't see them anyways, but the cube, because these are just more display cubes, but as are all 6 of these, and this, and my closet, and the shelves right here, and my bed. No, I sleep with these, by the way. I cuddle with them. Gets me through the tough sleepless nights. But if you're still here, by the way, what's up? how you doing? Leave a comment or something. Because, like, if you're still here, I mean, if you're still here, like, listening to this, or you just, like, scrubbed through and just happened to find this part, you probably know me personally, so, like, hi. But if you don't, like, what's up? Thanks for chilling with me. I might want to start streaming playing video games. So if you like hanging out with me in this whack format where I'm doing literally nothing interesting, I think it'd be kind of cool to just hang out with a cool guy like me while I'm playing some video games. But I don't think that is also going to be a very lucrative business adventure. I think I might have to just, like, face the music and, realize that the things that I love are not going to make me money. For the average person. Also, I'm down here. I'm sorry. I have bad posture. Too many video games. Makes a 6'4" football player looking all scrunched down like Scrooge. Hunched over like a goblin. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this Tri-Droid. It's very cool. And the new Super Battle Droids. It's going to be awesome. I didn't notice it until M&R pointed it out, but the speeder bike build does look like it looks like a junior's build, like a 4+ build. Like, come on, that bunker looks better than that speeder, but I don't need more speeders in my collection. I sure as hell don't. So, happy about just throwing that in the parts bin. But yeah, I'm going to make more room on my shelves for big sets, and simultaneously, that would kind of be the next step. Finally, right? I've reiterated what step 3 was about 4 times now. The step after that would be to make more room, obviously, but also by parting out the sets. Just by doing step 1, I will hopefully clear out 60%, I don't know, of my part tubs that I have down under my desk. I have them separated by color. I have 6 tubs. One of them is all minifigures and accessories. One of them is a bunch of builds that I didn't want to display but don't want to get rid of. And then I have light bluish gray, dark bluish gray, black, white, and clear, and then every other color. Because Star Wars is so much just dark bluish gray and light bluish gray. So they needed their own tubs, especially dark bluish gray. I probably could have thrown like tan in with light bluish gray, but dark bluish gray, fuck. But I'm excited about these figs. I gotta put these away, actually. So I might. I said I was gonna. Oh, what am I, stupid? What am I, tripping? Bro didn't see the tile right there. That was the tile upgrade that I was like, oh, I'm sad I didn't get the tile upgrade. When I said I forgot what I bought, I meant it. Your boy is dumb. But tub of mini Figalorians. Excuse me, I'm just gonna scoot that behind you. Sorry if that was like really weird spatial audio. But I mean, I got a bag full of homies right now. Like, goodness. And not to mention, these are the good homies. They're in a bag because I don't want them to get dusty. Like, you know who's not in the bag? Other homies. Like, I got so many clone troopers down here that aren't in their bags and stuff, but you know, I got interesting, cool people. I got some customs and stuff too. Whatever. It's neither here nor there. But so I have these little upgrade kits that I can now add to this collection, and this bag is officially getting stuffed. I had to purge some of these out here and be like, those are not as important. These are though. Those are a pretty penny. But yeah, so hopefully I'll get rid of the pieces that are in the other tubs, and then I can put the small builds that I have up there, like the speeders and, you know, little mini cannons, battle pack builds. I can put those away in these tubs, and then I have more space for big builds, like that one. You know, it's like I have up there. I have like I have 3 AATs on the same shelf. I have the 2008 AAT, the classic. Come in.
You guys have your doors all shut.
Sorry.
Well, the dogs are. They don't even bother to come down anymore. The damn doors are shut.
I'm sorry.
You didn't even look at the phone. I sent you a message a while ago.
Oh.
What the hell are you doing?
I was making a video about my Legos so I could
Are
get
you
them.
videoing right now?
What?
Are you videoing right now?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you were videoing.
That's okay.
You can close your door and you're videoing. Can you open it when you're not videoing?
Yeah, I was
So
just.
the doggies can see?
I
I hate your pictures of this dog.
mad.
Your skulls are dead.
Yeah.
Why?
I was using it to prop the.
Oh, are you making a background?
No, I had it in the background of the video.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to wreck you. Let's go.
The trunk. No, I had it propped up. Yeah, clearly. But really, Stomper? I don't know if you can see him. Puppy dog in my room now. Someone decided to join me. It is late, and he is mad, and he wants to cuddle, which I don't blame him for. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Do you want to say hi, Stomper? Come here. Come here. Come up here. Come up here, Stomper. Come up here. Come here. Come up here. Buddy? What? There he is. God, take me out to dinner first. I love you too, but what do you want out, bud? We're gonna let the puppy out. I know. Anyway, if you liked this video, let me know. If you didn't like this video, let me know. Because I think it's fun to just chill. This YouTube channel's for me. You know what I mean? I'm documenting this, so I can at least have a little bit more, something more to substantiate my purchases, which were probably unfounded. With a little bit more something, so. But I've enjoyed chilling out. I would like to stream. I think that would be fun. Yep, my Lego addiction continues. And now I have to clean all of this up so I can go to bed, because I am now tired. So, yeah. It's a good haul. All in all, a good haul. Y'all. Frickin'. I'm sorry, that was probably really, really loud, because that was right next to the mic. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll find an edit point. I'll find somewhere to cut off the awkward. And hopefully trim the video down quite a bit as well, because this last little bit was just stupid. So yeah, lots to do. Lots of things in my collection. Life gets in the way, but you keep on collecting, and something to look forward to. So, these are just gonna go on a shelf or under the bed or somewhere until, I have the time and the mental capacity and the desire to build them. And I haven't been doing this because I've been trying to build my other sets that I can get out so I can have more space to do so. So, just a bit of a balancing act right now. If you want to buy some Legos from me, that'd be cool, but I don't exactly know who I would be talking to, who would be in the market. But this video is just a hangout, check-in, an excuse for me to clear off that frickin' shelf, and get rid of all these packages so I can finally put them all into this bin. I mean, look at this. I'm gonna give you the skinny. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I can't. Hold on. There we go. This is ridiculous. Giving me the skinny on what I'm seeing here. Because, this is just ridiculous with how many Legos there are here. Ooh. Little mic action. Nice. Anyways. I think I've faffed about way too much. I don't know how to end videos. I don't know why. This is as awkward for me as it is for you. Trust me. If you're still watching, which I don't know why you would be. It's because you like a good hangout sesh. That's why. So I hope this was entertaining, enjoyable, fun, funny, worth your time. And if you just skipped to the end of the video now, you didn't miss much. So, just the parts that you did watch, you got the gist. So, with that, I gotta clean up these Legos. I'm gonna go to sleep. Make sure to hydrate. Be kind to yourself, because I had a real problem with, guilt tripping myself about buying these things. But as a quote unquote consequence of that guilt, I have been very tight with my money, and my bank account has thanked me for it. So, be kind to yourself. Remember that you are allowed to spend money and time on hobbies and things that you enjoy, even if they aren't productive, even if they're not, even if they're truly just recreational. Like, it's okay to, give yourself you time, because I really did beat myself up about this pretty heavy, which deserved. Lesson hopefully learned, and my bank account has recovered since. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you when I see you.